Chalamet, always good to see you, buddy. Thank you so much for coming back to our show.
Thank you for having me back.
You got such a great energy. Every time I run into you, always.
And you were surprised backstage, right?
Yeah, I was.
I scared Jimmy backstage because he knocked on my door. I went, ah!
No,
Yeah, no.
you were right behind the door. Normally, I knock on the door and then open up and walk in the dressing room. I opened up, but you were right there and jumped out.
I was ready.
Yeah.
I'd been waiting for. I was there.
How long are you waiting for?
For 3 hours.
I want to ask you about this photo here, because we've had Kim Kardashian on the show and Pete Davidson, and they were talking about this night. There's a picture of you guys out to dinner with Kid Cudi and Kanye West.
Okay, so Kid Cudi, that's my favorite artist ever. I wouldn't be acting without him. I wouldn't pursue this crazy career. And I just texted him on the morning of his birthday, and he said, "Oh, come to dinner tonight." I did not know that was what I was walking into, which was awesome, but was surreal. Had to go in the bathroom, send a couple texts, like,
What's happening? So you thought you were going to dinner with Kid Cudi?
Yeah, which would have already been very surreal, because that's whenever I'm like trying to have a good time, but I'm also like, am I coming off weird? Like right now.
No, you're coming off totally normal and fun. So you get there, and Pete Davidson's there. Do you know Pete?
Yeah, Pete's great. He's a fellow New Yorker. And,
absolutely.
Just did a movie with my sister, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Judd Apatow movie.
No way.
Yes.
So it's you, Pete, and Kid Cudi. And then how do you know if Kim and Kanye are coming?
Well, I got there and I had a sneaking suspicion, but there was not enough seats for everyone, so I thought it was going to be safe. And then, not safe, just what it was. And then we're hanging out, and then it feels like there's an earthquake in the restaurant. But it was like epic, you know, like you feel the
energy shift.
Yeah, you just turn around, and I was like, holy, you know, because like I feel like I'm in this now a little bit, but then I'm like, I can't feel like I feel like too much of a fraud or something. So I'm like, what? This is nuts. Yeah.
That you were sitting with Kid Cudi and Kanye? Or Kim, or what?
All of it,
and
man.
What table is this? What room are you?
Well, that's in a back room at that point. You know, I went to the bathroom. Seriously, I sent a text to 2 friends, like, am I worth, like, does this make sense? And they were like, man, 16-year-old you would slap the shit out of you and you'd go back to the table. So, and I went to the table and then, like, and then it was fun. It was a good time. And then you have enough, like, random whatever they have on the table, and then you forget about all of it anyway.
Yeah,
but,
exactly. It's fun, yeah.
No, don't do that. That's not a healthy way to deal with it, but in that moment, yeah.
With 16-year-old you, what would you be doing if not acting?
I'm not good at anything else. That's the only thing I'm like decent at. I mean, like my mom's a dance teacher, so maybe something in the arts, maybe like dancing or something.
Because I do have a photo of you in a dance, at a dance thing, and it's pretty awesome. This is you at the National Dance Institute. This is you as Cupid. I mean, I think you have a future, Timothy. You should. Come on, how cute is that? You got good form, buddy. What do you remember about this?
I remember absolutely nothing.
Come on.
That's not even me.
Come on. Yeah, it's not even you. It's a random kid.
It's a random kid. They just brought that up. No, that was surreal. That's actually at my high school that I went to eventually. So the first time I was on that stage was at the high school I went to, and nobody would care about that, but that's something I remember.
No, people do care about that. I saw somewhere we were reading up on you, and they said on your resume, your acting resume, you put things on there like besides acting skills that you could do.
Yes.
One of them I think was dance. Maybe one of them was chess. I want to say.
It was, you know, my mom used to fill out my resume, so they have special skills when you go in for auditions.
Chess.
Like no cast director like, this kid plays chess. Let's put him in a movie. Like, so.
Can't you fake
chess? But it was
chess?
a lot. It was like chess, bike riding, you know, swimming, like normal things. Sorry.
Can't say that word.
Sorry.
You know how much money you're costing NBC right now? Oh my gosh. No. It's gonna hurt the opening weekend. Trust me, buddy. No. But we saw that on there. One of the things I saw on there was juggling.
Juggling, yeah, I used to be able to know. Well, would you have juggling balls right here?
I mean, I'm just saying, look, cannot. Now, I don't know anything. I can't do. I can't do it at all. I'm terrible. I really have no clues. Can you juggle?
A shot, okay.
Yeah, this is Timothy Chalamet juggling, giving it a shot.
Okay. All right.
Come on, bud.
All right.
Come on, dude. Sorry to put you on the spot.
No,
it's like a talent show here.
Like a talent show.
It's like a talent show.
What would your juggling equivalent be?
Just you
like special skill, weird, random thing.
Oh, I had the worst special. I don't know what my special skills was. My special skill was, I guess I do impressions. That was my.
Yeah, well, dude, you host. This is amazing.
I know, but if I'm going to be in a movie, you don't need someone who's going to do impressions.
Fever Pitch.
Yeah.
We see Fever Pitch here.
Oh, come on.
Yeah. Yes. No.
Stop it, Tom. No. I'm not going to get into it.
On and on and on. That's it. And it's on and on and on.